What is up? Welcome in to this week's episode of Call to Shadow. I am your host, your storyteller, your dungeon mistress, Void Doll on the internet, and it is a pleasure to have you here. Chat, are you ready? Are you ready?
Are you?
Last time. The party learned that Trallus had followed them up the mountain, only to lose the boy in the quake. But they were reassured by the statue and the smiling man behind that everything would be well. Once they finish their trial, all will be set right. This said statue they found after plummeting hundreds of feet and being unconscious for who knows how long. Questions upon questions, some leading to more questions, others leading to answers. And in the end, the Requiem. The Requiem and her desires, murky and shadowed, but no less personal on her quest. Her villainous arc. Our heroes. Our heroes. Well, let's just dive in, shall we?
Let's dive in.
I'm not ready.
This is the map that we left off on. You will notice that there is no torrent. Oh God. I have to pace. I can't sit down and describe this.
You're good. So is that the last thing we see? Does the Requiem go into the plant with him
I need
in
everyone.
like a slow descent sort of thing?
I need everyone to roll. A charisma saving throw. Yeah.
Charisma.
Is this
Very
a
good.
frighten or charm or something?
It is a charm effect.
Okay. Thank you.
Total 3 for Chips.
Oh no.
19 for Vesper.
Oh crap! I gotta do math.
Damn.
13.
I have a little thing on my page that has like a little green thing that says +3 on saves. What does that mean?
It's a paladin thing.
Okay, so I can add plus. Does it already do that automatically in D&D and Beyond, or do I need to add that extra?
Yeah, I think it automatically does.
it-
Are your saves super fucking crazy high on all of them? Then yeah, it automatically does it.
Is it?
Okay,
Oh, I thought it was
cool.
an aura thing. Is it not an aura thing?
It's aura protection, but it's automatic.
Do we all
it's
get
a-
aura protection?
Correct. Within a certain
yeah.
range, you.
Oh, I'm not.
Are you close to me?
I'm not.
Wait. I don't need to do a charisma save because I'm unconscious.
Oh shit.
That's
There
right.
you are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's just a little EP.
Okay.
The sleepy.
Yeah, because the aura of protection is like a automatic thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Right.
I think I don't know what the space is around me though. All within 10 feet. So if you're
Yeah.
within 10 feet of me.
Just nobody.
Nobody's in 10 feet of you, unfortunately. Besides the Requiem. No, she's not.
Don't say that.
Sorry. She's 20 feet anyways.
Okay,
She's
sorry,
20 feet.
guys.
She's 20 feet.
Well, I guess none of y'all get that. Okay, so just that roll then? Okay, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna broadcast this to everyone. Hopefully they can see it.
Whoa.
What?
Can you guys see that?
The big purple circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me put it here. Have it linger.
Great.
Okay. Let me. Oh no. How do I ban someone? Oh, never mind. They're already
What it?
the moder. Thanks. Thanks. All right. Let me look in the dice box. So Vesper got a 19. Solariel's unconscious. Chips got a 3. Luminetta got a 13. Sidriel got a 23. So the only two that make it that are conscious are Vesper and Luminetta. Okay. Torrent has just vanished below the flora, completely engulfed by these purple petals. Yes, hello, hello. Hi. I know, she's scary. Get her. And as a lair action, the Requiem appears over the plant as well, floating, hovering just above its surface, and a pulse of luscious, hot need pulses from her, filling the chamber, and fast on its heels, she whispers a spell, and the last phrase is the word, "And now you die." And I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw. Solariel, you automatically fail.
Wait.
Those of you that failed the Charisma saving throw, you move your full movement towards the flower. So go ahead and move your tokens.
If we failed the con save or the charisma
The
save?
Charisma.
Okay.
Okay, so you said that only Vesper and
Sidriel made the saving throw.
okay.
So, and Solariel's unconscious, so technically Chips and Luminetta have to move their full movement towards the
Oh.
flower, which means Chips will be inside.
I thought you said I passed.
Yeah,
Did
yeah. You
pass?
said Netta and Vesper. No, you didn't say Sidril. That's how I was confused.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sidriel and Vesper are the only ones who passed. The
So I didn't pass.
correct 13 is not high enough.
Damn. Okay. Got it.
And then I need con save. What is this CUN save? Diz?
That's the con save.
Oh, I see.
With Chips being behind Vesper, would Vesper be able to stop him?
Let me think. Because you've stopped him once before.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Roll just. Please help me. Roll a straight athletics.
In the freezer.
That's a 12.
No, with a 12 you cannot.
Fair enough.
Val, will you please roll 8d6 for me and add them together?
8
Mhm.
d6. Uh, 30.
Luminita, you take the full 30 points of damage. Everyone else, you take 15. Solariel, you fail 2 death saving throws. Your last one must be sent to me in private so that your party does not know if you are perished or not.
I'm down. I'm down. I only had 14 left, so does that constitute a death save?
Nope.
Or okay, then I'm down.
You want me to roll? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I want you to send me a death saving throw, please. And then I'll describe what happens. Okay, nice. All right. Okay. Before she sinks below holding chips, because she's got a hold of him now, she said, "You fucked with the wrong god." And she drops a circle of death sphere that is just filled with whispers and screams and pain as 60 foot up and out. The sphere does not linger. It vanishes with her. But so does Chips. As she descends, Sidril, the vines unfurl from you. And it is just you and Vesper that's conscious. What do the two of you do?
I think Sidril would go into automatic emergency protective mode, kind of thinking back to his days and, his duties. And he looks at Vesper and he says, "You check the girl. I'll grab him."
Vesper will run over to Luminetta.
She is not stabilized. She is dying.
What do you need?
She needs... I don't have a health potion on me, and she needs to be stabilized.
I need the both of you to make perception checks.
I picked a good day today, guys. This is a nat 20.
I rolled a nat 20 as well.
Let's go! 21.
Your next choices will have ramifications for the rest of the campaign. The plant is rapidly dying, and whatever magic with it, seeping away. But if you leave your party members here, unstabilized, they will die. There are 2 of you. And with natural 20s, you make eye contact as you are assessing your companions. You can pick them up and all of you jump into the plant, or only one of you can go into the plant if you dare. Who's to even say the magic will subsist and even allow you wherever Requiem has taken Chips and Torrent? You also don't know if they will die if you pick them up and take them with, just so you know. Like, it's...
Do I know what the state of Solariel is?
He is dying. He
Okay,
is
so
not
they're
stable.
both dying.
Correct. I am setting a 30-second timer, IRL.
Shit.
Go.
Fuck.
You do heals. Do you think you can heal him? Then let's just go and jump into the flower.
I can heal them, but I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Do we pick them up and take them? What if it does them more harm than good? What do we...
We've run out of choices here, Sid.
Fine.
If we're gonna go out, we're all gonna go out together.
Then we do what we can.
We do what we can. I pick up Luminetta carefully.
I pick up Solariel and... Can I just... Do I have all of my spell slots? Because I wasn't here last time? Or, like, where are we going with this? What's the deal?
Technically, yeah. Because you weren't here, you're still bueno.
Okay, I am going to... If I cast Lay on Hands, do a little bit of healing, would that help him at all? Just question.
You can
'Cause
try.
that's... Okay, because that's what I would do. I would lay on hands as I pick him up. Kind of very gently and gracefully brush his hair out of his face. Be like, you're not dying here, Lord Solariel. I know we don't get along, but we have things to do. And I'm going to cast Lay on Hands for 30 points of healing.
Say something, Luminetta.
I have other spells. What?
That plant is dying.
Okay, let's
Jump in.
Bring her to me. Let's go together.
All right,
3, 2,
jump in.
We go.
dexterity saving throws.
Oh, baby.
That's all good.
Oh.
Dexterity saving throws.
18 deck save.
23 dex save. Oh wait, are you in aura protection? We're close together, right?
Yeah.
+3, baby. Give yourself +3.
Oh, it's
Can
21.
go. Yeah, baby, let's go. We're all gonna hold hands together and jump in, like it's the end of the world.
Yeah,
Okay.
like a family.
Okay. I'm gonna touch everybody. Lay on hands. I'm all gonna brush you real nice in the back. There, everyone. Don't worry. I'll take care of you. Papa Sidriel's here.
Kate, check your message.
Who?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay. Okie dokie. The moment the two of you hop into the plant, you are shunted into a vortex. And you lose the companions you are holding. As you are apparated into billions of pieces. Terror surrounds you. Shadow and pain. But this isn't shadow like the shadow that is dark and fire. This is the evil, dank parts of a soul. All around you, scents and sounds rise up. Kate, I need you to roll another one.
Okay.
And the four of you that are falling reapparate in completely different locations. Roll another one, Kate.
Okay.
Okay. And roll another one. Okay. Keep the results to yourself.
Okay.
Torrent,
Yes.
6 months have passed since you fell. And you are kept in a gilded cage, half submerged in a beautiful aquatic area. But it is an aquarium. And today, the difference in the aquarium is a small, blinking light. Chips, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ten total.
Okay, final answer?
Yep.
Alright, let me get this map for you. Okie dokie. My roll 20 is being a little bit slow. It should load for you any second now, maybe? Okay, regardless. While the map is loading, my roll 20 is struggling. Torrent, at the base of this aquatic center that you're being kept in, there is a blinking light. And it reminds you of a little eye opening and then closing, then opening. It's vaguely familiar, maybe from a distant past.
Can I swim towards it?
Yep, you sure can. Oh, here we go. Roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Right. That's a nice big 8.
The drugs that she feeds you. I mean, she is a drug. Doesn't matter even when you don't try. Every kiss, every touch, every hateful slap of your bodies together is a drug. Makes you slow, dulls your senses. So swimming feels exhausting. An exorbitant waste of energy. So you sort of swim and then fall. There we go. This is what it looks like, Torrent. And there, can you see it? Is the little blinking light.
Yes. So am I just sinking?
Pretty much. Go ahead and you can drop your token down.
Okay. There we go.
As you get to it, finally, in haze, you reach down and you can't help but notice how thin your arms have gotten. A lot of the extra pounds of muscle turned into just lean flesh. Roll an investigation, Torrent.
Investigation. That's a 12 with a -3. So 9.
You're not sure what it is, but as you pull it up from the sea floor, it's a light that's attached to this almost ocular nerve that drops down into this rusted face, and you pull and chips. You power back on. Only you are rusted, broken, filled with water. Your circuitry sparks. It's kind of uncomfortable. But you see Torrent, and then the world kind of tilts when Torrent, you drop his eye, and it smashes into his cheek, and then you're seeing Torrent's feet and Torrent's face. Torrent, this is the first time you've seen someone other than her in a long time.
Are there any sticks underwater nearby?
I'm sure there's waterlogged sticks.
I would like to pick one up and poke him with it.
Okay. Chips, what do you do?
Wait, so
It's like
am I whole?
you're falling apart. But yeah, your parts are where they're supposed to be, but like the chassis, your little bum flap, it's all rusted, eaten away, tries to open up. You're holding parts of yourself together, but you're powered on.
And what do I know?
You just barely jumped. Well,
Oh.
not really. You remember she cast a spell and then you were here. And from the looks of it, your quick assessment, Chips, you've been here for months, submerged in salty water.
Can I speak it?
Yeah, you're just underwater. So it's like...
Mm. 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 Mm.
Torrent, what are you doing? Where are we?
He could be a trick, Torrent. He could be a new game.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Torrent's gonna slowly back away, kind of pointing his hand out, and like you can see like the weak glow in his hand of what would resemble a diminished eldritch blast. Like he's, you know, not casting it, but he might.
Torrent, what are you doing? We need to get out of here. Where is she?
He's gonna just keep backing away, and then try and swim back to the surface. If you move.
I'm gonna take steps towards you as I'm just bound to the ground.
Okay. Yeah, Torrent's gonna try and swim away.
Wait, don't leave. Doran.
All right, Chips, roll perception.
Ooh. That one's pretty good. Perception +4. 23.
Okay. In this cave, over here, you see movement. And when you squint, it looks like there is, yes, seagrass, but more than that. Metal items, and also a air bubble. Like it comes up into a cave, a mouth that maybe you could dry off.
Okay.
Unless you want to try to climb the walls, you could do that too.
I'm just gonna shout into the water and just say,
Torrent, it is me, Chips. Come back. I'm gonna go into this cave.
and I'm just gonna go into the cave.
Constitution
Torrent-
saving throw to move. Go ahead, Torrent.
Sorry. I think he'd just be like, kind of floating up in the water, just watching Chips from a distance.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Okay, with dirty 20, it's hard. Like your joints feel like they've been in locked stasis for weeks. But once you get a little flow going, you start going. The sea floor kicks up dust around you, making little tornadoes. Some of the living aquatic life sucker away. Brilliant colors. It's beautiful down here, but you don't know how you would get all the way up there. Hundreds of feet separate you from the surface. So, you make it to the cave, pulling yourself out, and your little robot body pisses saltwater, brine, shrimp coins, one of Vesper's daggers, a drawing done poorly of you and Trellis by Trellis.
I pluck some barnacles off my ass.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. An eel drops out of the eye socket. And down here, there's just scratches in the wall. Like someone keeping time. This is a pretty large cave. 30 by 20. Looks like natural. And half of it is completely covered in these marks. Torrent, make a wisdom saving throw.
Right. $19.
The last time you saw anyone from your party, it was Sidriel 6 months ago. And oh, fuck, was it convincing. The hope that swelled in your chest as you escaped, only to open the final door to her bedroom. The weight in your chest is heavy. But the shame is more. And so as you watch Chips, it's with a scrutinization. So I need you to make an insight with advantage.
Okay. That's 15.
It could be him. It could be. With a 15, that's pretty good.
I think he'd slowly but cautiously start approaching Chips again.
You go in the cave?
I think, yeah, but trying to kind of still observe without being seen, if possible, as he approaches. I don't know if I should roll for stealth on that or.
For sure. Versus Chips's passive.
Gotta beat a 14.
I got a 13.
All right, I hear the water slush from behind me into the cave opening. And I turn around.
I'd stop and shudder for a second.
Torrent. What are we doing here? What is this place? Where are our friends?
How much? I mean, am I familiar with where we are or what's going on?
Say that one more time. So I was reading in whisper.
Am I familiar with like where we are and what's been going on?
For the most part. I mean, she basically keeps you as a pet and entertainment. But occasionally you make her cry, which is always nice. You know that you're somewhere beyond planes. Some pocket dimension somewhere in the fucking universe. You don't know if time is the same here as it is out there, because you have been here for a very long time, Torrent. You stopped marking days somewhere around the 3,000 or 4,000 mark. Sometimes you'll go years, but the last time you saw anyone was 6 months ago. So, this is a little soon for her. If this is an illusion that she's pulling again.
Do I... Who?
Just kind of rubs his head. Am I like fully, like, is my memory intact as far as the party?
Oh yeah.
Still? Yeah, okay.
Are you actually here?
Yes. Where else would I be?
I mean, are you real? Not that you'd probably tell the truth anyway.
What are you talking about?
I haven't seen anyone for I don't know how long. I mean, really seen anyone for real, I guess.
Sorry, unsure what is happening. But I have only seen you just moments ago. I could not move my body on my own will, but I saw you go into the bush, and I followed shortly after. And then we are here.
Was so long ago.
Long ago.
It's been months.
Has it been actual months or just months since I saw Sidriel?
It's just been months since you saw Sidriel, and she does this game where one of them finds you and comes to save you, but it's every couple of years.
I've been stuck here for years, and she keeps using you guys against me. She likes to toy with me and give me hope. Make me see you, one of you, and then she takes it all away.
I am going to approach Torrent
Okay.
and just slowly extend my hand out.
Torrent. Whatever this is, it is an illusion or a trick played on your mind. This cannot be real.
And I'm going to cast Calm Emotions, which is a charisma saving throw.
All right. That is a 5.
And it fails. And yeah, I'm trying to just suppress any feelings of fear and like unsureness,
Uncertainty?
uncertainty. That's the word I'm looking for. Uncertainty about me and the words that I said. I'm just trying to calm you down.
Torrent, it is me. It is really me. I know I may not look like it. And I know I may look rusted and waterlogged. But there is no way this is real. And if it is, then it is some sort of spell or magic.
She always calms you, Torrent. As much as you want to believe this is Chips. The use of magic is her bread and butter. I need you to make an insight check.
Okay.
You are stronger
9
than
insight.
any magic this is.
Torrent, you don't want to fucking believe it, and if this is her, it's just gonna hurt all fucking over again. With a 9, you believe him. This is Chips. God, you pray that it's Chips. And then I need both of you to roll perception checks, please.
From what you have told us, you have endured torture and hardship before. If you could conquer it then, you can conquer it now.
You don't understand. The torture most went on for days. It was physical. The pain and the suffering, the cuts, the stabs, the poisons, the burns, everything. This, she gets in your head, she fucks with your mind. It goes beyond anything because she just gets in so deep every time. You think that you finally gotten free, every time that you think that you finally escaped the torture. It all starts again.
The both of you hear the sound. Not dogs.
Are those dogs?
No, the dogs are the worst part.
The chirps. You have never heard birds in the aquarium before, Torrent.
He just looks a little bit confused and kind of looks around for them.
The sound is coming from outside of the cave, filtered through hundreds of feet of pressure of water, which is odd that it's carrying so clearly. And then the both of you feel a cut of air, the very back of the cave. It makes you startle, Torrent. There has never been an exit in this cave before.
I don't take my focus off of Torrent, and I'm just staring at him intently. And I'm just gonna quickly say,
Torrent. Whether I am real or not, hear these words. No matter how many stabs, how many burns, how many poisons, if your mind and body have overcome it once, you can overcome it again, and again, and again. Your will is only as strong as you make it.
and I'm just gonna put a rested hand on his fishy thigh.
I really do want nothing more than to believe that you're right. That you're real. I try.
That is all we can do.
Above Chips's shoulder, over in a nook on the cave wall, Torrent, you see a tiny, plump, yellow bird. A canary.
Am I
And then
going crazy, or do you see that?
And he points to the bird.
I turn and look. Do I see it?
Yep, it's there, and it's looking at you with a steady gaze. Then its head tilts and it chirps, and it disappears behind the wall.
That was a weird chicken.
I believe it was a canary.
Oh,
I don't think I've ever seen that opening in the wall before.
let us investigate it. I will go first if you are scared.
How about we go together?
Okay. Will you hold my hand?
He just kind of looks away and doesn't say anything, but slowly grabs Chip's hand.
I'm gonna grab it,
No bromo.
and I'm just gonna walk him towards the wall.
It's a natural cave. And the little bird is some 20 feet ahead of you. Hopping. Waiting. Every time you get within 10 feet, it leaps, flies, and rests on another crevasse. Another ledge. Another small nook. Until finally it leads you here. Oh. Hello, map. Please work. The sound of a thundering waterfall as the both of you step out into this lake. And then the bird flies off. And I need you both to make perception checks.
Ooh. 22.
15.
Okay. The token is not here, but you see movement. Someone standing up out of the river. Young, 17, 18-year-old man. And he squints. And he opens his mouth and he starts forward. And then in a spray from the waterfall behind you, he vanishes. And I need the both of you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Seven.
5.
You have no idea who it was.
I have no idea who that was.
Weird chicken.
Me neither.
So that was a weird
Yeah.
chicken.
Definitely weird chicken. I haven't had chicken in so long.
Is there anyone else that was down here with you?
No. It's kind of weird that you would show up and suddenly there's all this activity.
You said he disappeared behind the waterfall?
Yeah, the cave cuts through the waterfall, and so you've stepped beyond. And the figure you saw somewhere down the line in the river before it vanished. Like it's not like ethereal, like it's not quite. He wasn't quite on the same plane as you, but for a moment, he was. Whoever he was. Young kid.
Well, we can keep going. Or we could go back in the cave and count our days.
Fuck.
Well, you've come this far, and you've convinced me to keep going before.
Good, then let's keep going.
And I will tug you with my small little robot hands.
You should really moisturize. You're getting kind of rusty.
I think moisturizing is what causes the... Let's keep going.
And we're gonna take a small BRB for bathroom breaks right there.
Piss.
Go piss, girl, go piss. Ah. Oh, I didn't see all these hearts all over.
Alcohol.
Tis. Luminetta.
Thank you.
Yes.
When you wake, everything is sore, but you find yourself in a strange location. It seems like you're in a makeshift hut made of driftwood, home spun plant based rope.
Hmm.
And the sounds of birds. When you sit up, you are on a homemade cot. And the air is balmy. You can hear running water outside. And the last thing you remember is falling. Requiem, the spell.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to do?
I'm in a hut.
Yep.
Am I tied? You said I saw a rope. Am I tied up?
Oh no, the rope is like holding the little slats together in the corner and
Oh,
the
okay.
bedding. It's also hanging from the ceiling and from them dried herbs.
Okay. I'm guessing because I passed out in this form, I'm still big fish, right?
Nope.
Oh,
Fun
I'm
enough,
not.
interestingly enough, your jewel is back in place.
Huh.
Yep. As you reach up and touch it, you hear and then a lighting on one of the hanging ropes, a small, plump, yellow bird.
Hmm. Okay. Netta's gonna go up to the bird.
Okay. It takes off as you reach for it or head towards it,
Uh,
and it is out
It
of the
leaves?
tent. Yep, flies through the flaps.
No. Come back. She's gonna start running and chasing it.
Okay, so
Little bird.
you follow it and
Little bird.
you step out,
Mm-hmm.
and you might recognize this map.
Oh.
I wish I was so fast at changing
It's
things.
okay.
Come on, roll 20, don't fail me. But here you are.
Oh. Wow.
Oh my god!
It's been a while since I've seen this map.
Holy shit.
And you see a young man. Pale, red skin, shirtless. He's wearing leather pants. There's this impressive hammer set up on the side of some logs he's been splitting. He's got a couple buckets of water. Very adventurer. There's like an adventurer pack. And when he turns, you see the scars that the Clevermore woman left on his body. Only he is much larger now. Luminetta!
Is that you, Travis?
Hi, yes. Let me get a shirt. Where did I put it? Hold on. And as he paces, you see. Well, same boy, just 17, 18 years old now. Hair pulled tightly back into a long, thin braid. It goes down past his waist.
Smash.
Small tusks protrude forth from his bottom lip. And it looks like he has some piercings he's done himself because they're all crooked. But regardless,
Oh.
he looks like he's been adventuring. Calloused, rough hands, wide palms, well over 6 feet. The orcish heritage is undeniable. When he finds his shirt, it's covered in grace. Oh. Hi. He smiles.
Anetta's gonna rush him, basically rush up to him and then grab him by the face, kind of like what your grandma would do, take both of her hands to his face.
He's really tall. He is.
Yeah, she's gonna pull him down.
Okay, he is 6'7", and you. Hi. You've been asleep for a really long time.
You're telling me. She's like bobbing her head back and forth. Think like Little Mermaid when they're looking at a thing for the first time. What? How long have... She's like grabbing him in really weird ways on his face. How long have I been asleep for? Pulling at his face.
A long time. And he blinks fast. But I'm really glad you're awake.
Where are the others?
Trapped. Lost. I've almost gotten to Torrent like twice. But then every time I run into her and it gets really uncomfortable and I faint every time. Then I end up back here.
She puts one hand on his cheek. That purple lady's not hurting you, is she? Sweet boy.
No. I don't think One of the times I heard her say, "Get the fuck off me, you filthy birds." And he points up. And there are, in a row, 9 little yellow birds.
These are your birds.
No, they found me. I was wandering the mountainside and I got lost.
No, and these are the same birds that I saw in the thing, right?
In the hut, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find Solariel next. I just need to burn down a building and break in and kill a vampire.
But burn down the
Yeah, a cathedral.
What is he? Is he stuck in a cathedral? Is it? How do you know where everyone is?
Well,
who's taking care of you?
me and the birds. I mean, the birds have shown me everything. But I'm really strong. Look, and he picks up the hammer with one hand, and he tosses it up, and he catches it. I'm super strong. And when I get really mad, I'm even stronger. But crazy stuff happens.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah, like one time I lit on fire, another time I like had wings, and then a different one I like summoned a bunch of boars. That was fun. But I'm really glad you're awake. And he hugs you.
She hugs him tighter. I'm so proud of you. And I'm sorry we couldn't keep you safe for that very long.
No, this has been an adventure of a lifetime. Literally.
I'm glad you see it that way. But before you go, I think I want to talk to these birds. Have you tried?
I mean, I think they understand, but they never talk back. They just sort of show you where you need to go. Or at least they've been showing me where I need to go.
I've almost got everybody. Almost. Vesper's hard
Got it.
because, well,
Mm.
he's in these woods, Luminetta.
Mm.
I feed him sometimes, but he's got a whole pack now.
Oh. Full dog, huh?
Yeah.
What?
And I'm still here. She just like thinks to herself like, I'm still not finished. And she's gonna look at like in her amazement, she's just gonna look at the birds.
Do you want me
And,
to get one
so-
down for you?
That
I'll show you. Here. Oh, wait. And he puts the hammer down. Zoom. Okay, ready? And he does a squat, and he's like, okay. And he just runs up the trunk. Catches one and does a flip and lands like a superhero. But very gently opens that big palm. And there's a little canary. There you go.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna look at it. Have it in both of my hands. Hey there, little one.
The bird only watches you and says nothing.
You can talk to me, you know. I'll keep you safe. I'm not here to hurt you.
Is it saying
Get my
anything?
friends. He's not. It's just looking at me.
Hmm.
I'm like trying to pet it with one finger. See if it'll respond to it at all.
It enjoys the attention, but it does not speak.
Hmm. Oh. Hmm. That's I'm gonna try to cast something on it. Let's see, can I cast this on it? Okay, sure, I'll try it. I'm gonna try to cast Suggestion on the bird.
Okay. As you go to cast the spell, the bird lifts a wing and counterspells, and then squints at you. And then it flies away. But only you recognize it, because our dear Trallis. What happened? What did he say?
It's the
Is
same. Oh.
just like his dad.
What you mean?
Charles, that's not a regular bird. These are not regular birds.
I mean, I didn't think so. They've been
Right.
showing me where to hide, where to go, how to find everyone. Earlier today, I saw Torrent while I was trying to talk to a mermaid. I'm a man now. I need to put that out there.
I understand. There is such an age gap between us, little boy.
No. I'm just saying,
Oh,
like,
what?
I haven't done nothing or anything, but there is a
Oh.
there's a mermaid, and she
Oh, there's
can
a
get
mermaid.
through.
I'm sorry.
I've talked. Wow, this is crazy.
Little one, she grabs him. Like, little one, even though he's so much taller. We can address all of these wonderful natural things about your body.
No.
Later.
It's not
Wait,
like that. I mean, it kind of is like that, but I just wanted to.
That
Luminetta.
bird didn't look at me nice. Tralis, she's like looking him dead in the eye. That bird did not look at me very nice.
Oh,
And counterspelled me. He lifted his wing and took away my magic.
oh.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
I mean, kinda. I don't really. I just kind of smash.
I don't trust the bird.
Smash.
Oh, you don't.
I don't.
But the bird's the only reason I'm alive.
I know.
Well, what if the bird didn't
And
like you casting magic? What if they didn't like that? What if you crossed a boundary?
I was trying to talk to it and be nice.
Well, maybe it doesn't want to talk to you. Maybe you should try cheeping at it instead of speaking common.
I cast a spell so it could speak to me in common,
He
and it
shrugs.
refused to speak to me.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But they're the only. Luminant, I promise. These birds, they're not bad. And now that you're awake, with your help, I think we can maybe finally trap Vesper. and then I can beat him almost to death and then make him shift back into himself.
Can I do an insight check on the birds?
Sure.
Because I don't like that. I don't
Because
like
then
what they
when
did
we
there.
get Vesper, he's got all the other wolves that could be our eyes. Because he's the leader.
Right.
At least I think he might not be the leader. I don't know.
I'm going to use my inspiration because I rolled a 2. That's a 13. So that, insight, that is a 16. What am I gathering about these birds?
They do seem hyper intelligent for birds, but they don't seem like have villainous intentions. They're just doing bird things up there.
Just bird things.
Yeah, stretching their wings, itching themselves under the little bird armpits.
Shitting.
Yeah, I tried eating one once, and it did kick my ass.
I was about to say, well, did it kick your ass? Well, Trilus, I've been sleeping for so long, I might as well come with you.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
Let's go find the dog.
Oh, he'll find us.
What do you mean he'll find us?
This is technically a place where they bed down.
So how long do we have until?
He looks at his empty wrist. Nightfall. I mean, I was gonna try and go take the vampire out, get Solario back, but if you're here, then you can heal me so that I don't fall unconscious and the whole thing starts all over.
You want me to heal? You are very funny if you think I can heal you.
Don't you have any potions in your backpack? I haven't been able to
Do
open this
I?
the whole time.
I put a special lock on that. Don't go through a lady's things.
Well, you were unconscious.
That doesn't change a thing. I don't have anything for you, hun. I have my will and spirit. And, some pretty scary... This won't scare you, right? And then I just take off the necklace for a second.
He flinches. No, that's great. It's great. That's awesome.
Great.
And he steps back. That's great.
Yep. You sound very pleased.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
And then I put the necklace back on. Well, a vampire, then a werewolf. Sounds like a young adult novel. Let's do this.
A what?
Don't worry about it, sweetie. You'll learn about him when you're, I guess, even older. Damn, I'm not gonna get used to that. We're gonna go.
I mean, who do you think we should get first?
Well, you said we have some time.
Yeah.
Let's go get let's go find a vampire.
All right.
Mosquitoes are my specialty, I guess.
They
Guess
are?
They like me over there. I don't know. Sometimes fish eat bugs. This is not the time to be asking me about my biology, Trilus.
I've eaten bugs. They're not bad. Just pour a little
Okay.
ketchup on them.
That's good. I prefer smaller fish. Anyways, the vampire.
Right.
Where are we going?
This way.
Okay.
And he starts marching through the woods. And then we... Meanwhile... You hear that?
Liberty!
Give him that roundabout juke.
Oh my God.
Let me get the right music.
Roundabout beef jerky. My boy.
Citril. When you awake, you are in a black, silkened four-poster bed. The room is made of iron. And the open doors to the balcony are fire and brimstone. There are no chains, however.
I was just about to ask. Is there anyone beside him?
No. No one.
He sits up, and out of reflex, he is rubbing his wrists where the scars are. Is he...
Make a perception check.
Okay, that's an 18.
Okay. Wow, I just caught up. I just saw the chat where everyone's chatting. I came back over and between the barely opened doors that lead out into the balcony, where it is lakes of lava and a sky as red as blood, a tiny yellow bird. In the lip of the balcony.
Sidriel... He holds out his hand.
The bird flies forward and lands.
What is something as beautiful as you doing here?
And then it flits back out to the balcony, watching you. The last thing that you remember, Sidriel, is healing Solariel.
Do you want me to follow you?
Say it again.
Do you want me to follow you?
The bird cheeps.
The last time I left here, I followed somebody else. He looks around the room.
It is filled with Devorian's things.
I think Sidriel would reach around his back. Like he'd kind of put his arm over his shoulders. Just to feel if there's anything there.
Scars.
Okay. So he knows that he's just trying to ground himself. Like it's not like he's come back here, so... He gets out of bed. And there's no chains on his ankles either?
No.
Is he clothed?
No. And everything feels like liquid. You step on your bare feet, and I need you to roll a strength check to stay standing.
Where is my strength? Am I blind? Oh, I am. Is it just like
Strength saving throw.
roll? Oh, okay. I was like, am I rolling the right thing here? Yeah. 22.
Okay, you stumble forward, but you manage to catch yourself. What's your passive perception?
11.
Okay. You can hear the small scale explosions coming in from outside as lava geysers up and then fountains down. Outside of the Iron City.
You shouldn't be here, little bird.
The bird cheeps at you again. This time it flaps its wing and stamps its little talons as if in a hurry.
It's literally Sidriel is butt naked right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Is there any clothes close to him?
There is a wardrobe. You could look in.
Yeah.
It's all Devorian's things when you pull it open.
He will pick out something that will just cover him. Pair of loose pants.
Okay, the
And as he's
bird
pulling it on,
squawks.
like, okay. Okay. Kind of takes a deep breath and he turns and he'll walk towards the bird. What do you expect me to do?
Come out onto the balcony. You
Yes.
hear the door to the room begin to open. A series of locks being turned and twisted, pulled, and unchained. The bird cheeps. And then it swoops down off of the balcony to another balcony. About 15 feet below.
Sidril's having a really rough time. He'll climb out the side of the balcony.
Athletics check.
18.
Okay. How far and how long do you follow the bird?
Is he climbing down?
Mm-hmm.
He'll keep climbing down.
You gonna try and be stealthy about it at all?
Kind of like if you can imagine like one of those like parkour videos. Like hop outside, drop, catch, hop, drop, catch kind of thing. That's what he's doing. Just quick.
Roll me one more athletics saving throw.
An athletics saving throw?
Sorry, an athletics. Jesus.
Oh, athletics? Yeah, no worries. I was like, wait.
An athrobathletics.
Athrobathletics? Okay, and now I have to count in my head. My math is terrible today. 25?
Okay, you make it to the base. And the bird flies past your face and down a narrow like alleyway in between this monolithic keep and an iron street.
He'll go down the alley.
Roll stealth.
Do I have the disadvantage still, even though he doesn't have anything
No.
on? Okay, cool. Just double checking. Fifth, 16. 15, 14 plus 2 is 16, guys. Math.
The bird leads you through several narrow alleys and then into a basement of a butchery. Only upstairs there are humanoid screams as the butcher knife falls. And you know without a doubt where you are. Make a perception check.
Um, 16.
Okay. This time make an acrobatics, not athletics. Acrobatics.
Athletics, guys. Sure. Man, he's not very good at that. 13.
Okay. The bird leads you to what looks like a sewer entrance, a manhole. It's kind of a tight squeeze. And it flies down as you move the lid. Also, as you move the lid, there is a fetid smell that rises up and steam. It is hot down there and moist. You are instantly sticky. And as you begin to descend down the wet ladder that squishes every time you grab it, you end up slipping. And then you fall into a rarefied pool of putrid waste.
I'm assuming there's body parts and blood and everything else.
Absolutely. And the small canary flies around your head, whips once, 2, 3, and on the thrice it banks and it disappears down the right side.
He'll get up slowly. There's kind of a thought in his head, like the thought, those screams, that room. He's almost tempted to go back, to trade himself for them. But remembering that, like, he's left here already once and he has people, or at least he jumped in wherever he was with people, he has to get back to them. So he keeps moving forward, his toes digging into the putrid waste as he walks forward.
Okay, I need you to make a survival check.
Man, I want to throw up. I'm just thinking about it. It's so gross. Yeah, that's not so good. 11.
Yeah, you, Sidriel, need to make a Constitution saving throw.
No surprise. I'm like, that's not bad. 18.
Okay, you manage not to lose your lunch. This navigation goes on for a while, and you find yourself at a fleshy wall, and in the center, a tight pucker.
It's an asshole.
The little bird is perched on a skull on the floor. As you approach it, it gets up, leaps in the air, 1-2 swipes of its wing, it perches on your shoulder. And it stares straight ahead.
You want me to walk through there?
Its feathers expand, and it shakes. They smooth out, as if preparing itself.
I'll keep you safe, little birdie. You can trust me. And he's gonna use Divine Sense to see if there's anything good or evil within 60 feet of him as he steps through. So, like, as he steps through, he's casting it.
What are you casting?
Divine Sense to see if there's anything good or evil within 60 feet as he walks through.
Oh, everything around you is evil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. As the pucker expands and you step through, it opens up into this wide expanse. And you can see the end of the sewer system, but between the end and you, where you step in, there are mounds of quivering flesh. People. Groaning, moaning. No bones, no tendons, just awakened living flesh rolled in on itself. And in some cases, a mass of blubber. Pus. Sores. All of them weeping. All of them in pain. And the bird takes off from your shoulder and flies through the room towards the end of the tunnel. What do you do?
Knowing that, he wishes so much that he could do something, but he knows where they are. He knows that there's nothing he can do. But, he kind of remembers the undead that they ran into. Okay, can I DM you? I have a question. Just a quick question. Okay, one sec.
Whisper, 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 whisper.
What the fuck? I jumped over the fire and still lit me on fire.
Whisper, 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 whisper. Okay, let's see. All right, go for it.
Okay, so Sidril, as he walks forward into this fleshy monument of pain and torture, he wants to do so much to help them because he doesn't want them to continue to suffer. He spent a century in this place, and he He can't bear it. He reaches inside of himself and calls for Dawnbringer. And as he walks forward, he is going to take Dawnbringer and stab it into the ground in the middle of the flesh pool on his knees, almost as if he's being knighted again. And he just says, "Let me help you. You don't deserve this. No one does." And as he does that, his whole being is consumed with flame. His body, his sword, it's as if they are one. And his purpose is to relieve them of their pain. He wants to consume everything that's here, the skin, the bodies, the screams in his internal radiant fire, and take their pain into himself.
You have to go to each one. And with each cut, you silence their pained cries. And they into crystal white hot flames, only to break apart into small crystal glows, like glitter, floating up towards the ceiling. It takes you some time, as there are many. But when the last pained scream fades, there is silence.
Sidril would bow his head in prayer. May you finally find peace and rest.
One last perception check, Sidril.
Okie dokie. 19.
Okay. The door that leads to the entrance, the light is shining through. The little canary squeezes through and lands on the other side, and you have this impression of a figure. Both hands pressed on either side of the hell gate, and they push. Their face is covered by long, inky strands of hair. You can't make out who it is. And
Do I recognize that hair?
just as the door is swinging open, the canary into the open maw of hell, guiding you through the geysers, the lava-stained, desolate wastelands that meet the lip of an icy valley. In the sky, fire rains, and intricate leviathans roam. monstrosities high on stilted legs, stories and stories tall. You take your first step back into hell.
Yeah, he's continuing to follow the bird.
Hell yeah. Good job. Okay.
But he's like, he is, his face is, he looks like he's in pain, but not physical pain. But he's standing tall, his shoulders are back. He is, that celestial dance he practiced for millennia, he is, it's right there. Whatever comes for him, he's ready. He's not, he woke up without the chains, he's not a prisoner anymore. That inky hair, did he recognize the hair?
Yes. You think. Maybe. Intelligence saving throw.
Oh god! Can I use an inspiration?
Yes.
Oh yay! Okay, good. Okay, that's fine. That's intelligence saving throw. That is a 19.
Yes, with a 19. It is who Striker Sly is thinking it is.
Sidriel kind of like, as he follows the bird, he's like, so you've not only saved me once from here, but you're leading me out again. One of these days, I'll be able to repay the favor.
And we meanwhile right there. Oh man. I gotta prep for this next scene. Oh shit. Solariel. Oh, sorry.
We got reinforcements. Don't worry, Solariel, we got reinforcements. We got you.
Wee woo.
Your domain is always dark, Solariel. Dreary, with a half moon and wretched landscapes coated in fog, and your cathedral, your prison. You have not, for a second, forgotten how many hours, how many days have passed since she made you this creature. As you missed through your castle, the images that you have taken down, she has restored. All of them photographs of your past life.
And today you are particularly on edge, Solariel, because you are hungry. And you know where to go to feed. You are at the precipice of losing all wretched thought to a hellish filled madness like the wolf that howls just beyond the borders of your domain. But if you're going to get free of this, then you have to play her game, and you cannot descend and become a creature of the night just yet. And you have pushed it as far as you can. 99 days. You've almost made 100. Maybe next time you'll break your record. Regardless. You know you'll find her in the vault. A star-filled descent into the underbelly of the magic, keeping this domain in its beautiful glass dome. As you reform from the bloody mist, your cloak billows out behind you, and your fine steps click on the obsidian tiles. And you can smell her. Like Night Valley lilies. Like wolfsbane, like nightshade, like oleander, like the venomous poison that she is. But still, you descend. Until you get to the door. The door made of black glass. And veined in a beautiful red array. All right, Val. Describe to us your Castlevania arc.
What am I describing exactly?
You can describe what you look like. You can describe, if you want to add any extra flavor beyond what I've given you. Cape, fine boots, you can. Or you can go in. Up to you. But you've made it. And beyond these doors is the Requiem.
I think, no, for the most part, I think he got his look. His hair may be a little more tight, slicked back. Maybe a slight shave on the sides. But he reluctantly walks in.
Well, well. Don't you look handsome as ever? And she is wearing a very flowing gown that descends into the black obsidian tiles. Everything is done black and red with small glowing specks that mark constellations across the room. The same on her skin. The dress itself is very sheer, black, and as it touches the floor, it seems to sink into the abyss below. I'm happy to see you.
I'm not.
She lifts a finger and runs it down her vein and her pulse, the carotid artery, and you can't help but track it. Oh, you're hungry, aren't you, Solario?
You already know the answer to that question.
This doesn't need to be hard. I mean, it could be. You could be. This could be fun. This could be pleasurable, even. How long have we been doing this? How long? Solariel. And still you resist.
Oh, now it's him.
Enough talk. I'm tired of this.
I never tire of your company. And by this you mean your feelings. Or what you are.
Just even that, like, small reminder triggers him as he grabs her by the throat and pins her down.
Okay, she... Ooh. Nice. And her hands move to your sides. Touching. You feel a growl, the base of your throat. As your fangs punch into your mouth. Ooh, ferocious. They would still love you, your friends, you know? As you squeeze a little tighter. They would forgive you, even though you can't forgive yourself for failing.
Shut up. Enough.
Make me.
He bites into her neck.
Okay. I assume you are not being gentle.
He, like, will literally grab her by the mouth and press her face down and just feed.
Okay. As you are feeding, I need you to roll an insight. Because usually she makes it really awkward, right? Well.
Insight. 17.
17?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So typically she makes this as uncomfortable as possible, right? Usually she wrestles, pulls away, toys with you, makes you chase after her because you're at the point of starving. She doesn't do that at first. You can tell when she starts to because she starts to feel ethereal, like she's going to dimension door or blink. And instead she stiffens and you hear a sound. Make a perception check.
15.
You hear the chirp of a bird. And she tries to push you off. And there is panic there. What do you do?
He will grip tighter and continue to feed. He does so in a way of like he doesn't even care if she's comfortable.
Okay.
You know, this is his way of even taking a little bit of revenge on her.
Athletics check with advantage.
Uh, 17.
Okay. She tries to kick you to get you off. And you hear the bird again. And then, even while you're feeding, she reaches behind you and she casts a spell. And the bird dips and you see the flash of yellow against the high sheen black. And finally, Solariel, She grabs a fistful of your hair, and she is going to try to punch you. And a 5 is not going to hit you. However, she is going to try to wrestle you off. If you would like to stay latched on and continue enticing her panic, athletics with advantage.
That's where the flying bugs spawn out of if you get too close. If you wanted to see
Athletics. That'd be 22.
She does not get free until you are satisfied. And then only because she dimension doors and misty steps. And she begins blasting at the bird. And the bird sweeps around you, Solario, twittering, and then it's out the doors, back the way she came. She chases after it. What do you do?
Curious of the of the bird and what makes her so afraid of it. Now that I've fed, I follow. In a very like wanting to observe and understand, you know?
Okay, roll a perception check for me.
That's a natural one.
You find yourself alone out on one of your terraces. And she is standing on the balcony below you. Or the balcony above you. And something small and golden slaps the ground in front of you. Up above, she says, "Make sure that thing is dead, will you?"
I do check on it. Curious still.
It is not dead. But it is injured. This is the first creature besides you and her
Quietly under my breath so she wouldn't hear, I lean down and I say, "And what are you, little one? I'm glad you're here."
She just says, "Solariel."
It is dead,
Good.
and I'm taking it with me.
Please. Throw it out into the mist. And she
You
watches.
think you're enough to feed me?
Really? We're going to play this game and you're going to feed from a fucking tiny canary.
I'd rather this bird than you.
Well then, go ahead. I'll watch. Also, I love the taste of your lies, you wretched creature.
I just pick up the bird and leave.
Okay, I need you to roll a deception.
Uh, 18.
Okay, let me roll for Requiem. Hold on. Okay, this is her insight. Where do you go with the bird?
Back to, I guess, what would be my chambers.
She's in your chambers when you get there. Color me curious.
What do you want?
You don't have to hate me, you know? This could be fun. After all, I'm inside you.
Leave me.
Make me.
You've already had your fun today.
Have I? I think I'm just getting started, Solariel. Before a little bird interrupted us. Speaking of, where's its body?
I tossed the bird onto the table. But, like, in a way where I'm trying to make it look like I don't care for it and that it's dead, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Even if I may have to, like, be just even a slightly rough with it.
Okay.
Because he understands how, like, insightful she can be, right?
Right. Mm-hmm. She eyes the little canary and stands and slowly comes towards it. Huh. And then she flicks her wrist. You're going to eat this, aren't you? And she summons a dagger.
I literally grab her by her hair and like if trying to toss her out of the room, I'll try to throw her from it.
Ooh, roll athletics.
Do I still have advantage on that? Oh, actually, that's just a nat 20.
Okay. So as you close the distance in a flash, you're fed now. So you are a lot stronger. And even though she fights against you, and you throw her out of the room. And with a thought, you shut the doors and you lock them. And she smashes into them. You only have power because I give it to you. Do you really want Torrent to suffer for your bad behavior? And that makes you wince.
I literally slammed my hand into a desk, breaking it.
Okay. Ah, yes. There it is. The emotions I'm looking for. Give me the fucking bird, Solariel. And she
I
punches.
said leave me.
She punches the door. You don't give her the bird?
No.
Fine. But know that Torrent's tears are... Well, actually, I'll bottle them for you this time. You bastard. And she turns to leave. And your castle, your cathedral, you feel your connection with it, your domain. Like the blood pulsing through you pulses through the columns, the pews, the bells, the towers, the floors. You can feel the requiem leaving. But
I walk up to the bird.
She doesn't go completely away. She literally goes to your the antechamber and then lingers there. Okay, as you approach the bird, Its little chest is rising and falling quickly. And it opens its eyes to look at you. And then it tries to straighten itself, only for it to like flop over.
What are you, little one? What has her so spooked about you?
It tries to stand again, and you see that one of its legs is busted. And it flops over to the side.
Now that I've fed, I feel a little more in control of myself. And I'm a little less fearful of getting close to it, so I put my hand off to the side of it to help it kind of upright a bit.
Okay.
Trying to look at it and inspect it and trying to understand what it is. It's obvious, not just a bird.
It appears like just a bird, but it looks at you with a tired intelligence. As you try to straighten it up, it settles into your palm. And you get a feeling, and then a whisper of a voice from lifetimes ago. To the waterfall. You can leave. And then the bird perishes in your hand.
I lift it up and just look at it for a few moments.
As you lift the canary, the yellow fades. And then, like the petals of a flower, it unfolds and then is lifted by a wind that carries through your room. These petals of bright yellow, opening the balcony door, sweeping out over the balcony and then down below. Some of the fog parts. And you are looking in the direction. Some miles away, there is a waterfall, the end of your domain. And you lose the yellow color and the gray and the black of this spiteful and dreary domain. What do you do, Solariel?
Look out to the waterfall, and I will jump off. Try to make my way there. I will, assuming that link you dropped is capabilities, right?
Yep.
Then yeah, I will. I'll change into what looks like a black mist.
Okay, and you sweep across your countryside, headed for a way out. And we meanwhile...
Yeah, make my way to the waterfall.
We meanwhile right there. To another familiar location. Because they're gonna recognize this. Vesper. I need you to roll a perception.
Natural 20.
Oh, damn. You hear a bird call. Deep in your woods that separate two different domains. One domain, which is a deep, water-filled cage, and the other, which is a nightmare horrorscape filled with the stench of death and decay. A constant fog rolls into your woods from that domain, and in between are your trees. It's your forest. All creatures bow to you in this domain. But when the moon is swollen and your power should be at its greatest, you find yourself just a man. Tired. Maybe a little hungry for home. But your lycanthrope transformation, Vesper, is to your tiefling self. And it is the middle of the night, and you hear birds. And with a natural 20, you see a canary gazing at you from across the shimmering pool. Intelligent eyes. A calm gaze. I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Dirty 20.
Your memories slowly come back to you, but you remember who you are and all of your time, which has been years, as the wolf. As the wolf as well, you have been doing what sheepdogs do to Trellis as he ages. Sort of keeping him in one area because he keeps trying to be a hero. The first time he attempted to save anyone, he was 10. The next, he was 12. The next, 13. The next, 14. Then he trained for a while. And recently, he's been very close. Very, very close. The water shifts. And a familiar face appears in the surface of the water.
Oh, that guy had the pink samples. You gotta make sure we get those.
A mermaid. Made of starlight. It took you a while to get used to her face because she looks exactly like the Requiem. But you have come to know her as Kiki.
Is Vesper currently in the wolf form, or is he now
No,
tiefling?
now you're just you as a tiefling. And it's whether you're in the buff or not is up to you. Like if you have all your equipment with you when you're a wolf or not. Like druid wild shape kind of works is up to you.
Mhm.
But as Kiki crests the water, she looks to you, then to the bird. Lifts her eyebrows. Good to see you.
Hello, Kiki. I've never seen that bird here before.
Neither have I. Think it's a sign.
A sign of what?
I don't know. It kind of reminds me of the sun.
I guess.
I came to tell you that Tralis is close to breaking into Torn's cage, and he plans to go into Solariel's domain, and what he doesn't realize is the vampire he'll have to fight is Solariel himself.
That little idiot. does this every year.
I'm trying my best to keep him distracted, but it feels manipulative and I don't like it, so...
I know, though you're doing your best.
Then he's gonna look towards the bird. Is the bird looking at Vesper
Oh,
currently?
yeah. Yep.
So Vesper's just gonna.
When you stand, the bird straightens up a little bit.
As Vesper stands, he's gonna reach his arm out and like point his finger in a way that like is a little seat, and he just looks at the bird and he goes.
Okay, the bird and lands on the finger. And Kiki
It
looks.
landed on my finger.
She looks surprised. Maybe it's trying to tell you something.
That doesn't happen.
Well, I mean, considering everything that considers itself a prey runs from you, except for me because I'm damaged, but... And she, like, reaches up slowly to pet it, and it pecks her, and she's like, ow.
Vesper's gonna lean in close and say, "What? What are you?"
The bird leaps from your finger, takes one full 360 around your head, and then flies off into the wood, landing on a tree to look back at you.
Does he want me to follow him?
You and Kiki make eye contact for a minute, and then you both look back at the bird. I think so. I guess I'll keep tabs on Trellis then.
Please do. I'm curious.
Well, just call my name anytime you're at a pool, and I'll find you.
Will do, little fish lady.
And then Vesper starts to walk towards the bird in that direction.
As you do, you hear her splash, and then the bird leaps from the branch and takes you forward. I need you to roll a survival to keep up with it. And an important distinction. Do you have all your gear, Vesper?
Yes.
Okie dokie. Another important distinction. You are only Vesper for the next 12 hours. After that, you are hungry like the wolf.
That is going to be 19 for survival.
Okay, I need you to roll in athletics.
Gotcha. Another 19.
Damn. Very good. Okay. Chips and Torrent. I need you both to make a perception check, please. Vesper, you make a perception check with advantage.
8 total.
12 here.
17.
Torrent and Chips, you do not notice. But Vesper, as you break from the edges of your forest, and I mean right on the cusp of that aquatic prison domain, the one that you are not allowed to enter, you smell Torrent. And you smell Chips. What do you do, Vesper?
Do I have sight of them at the moment? I just smell them?
Just smell them. You can follow the scent and then they'll come into view very likely.
That is what he's going to do first. So he's going to keep going until he sees them. And once he sees them, and he rubs his eyes. You! Both of you!
Torrent.
Yes.
There has never been two of them.
Hey, Chips, are you seeing? Is that real or am I hallucinating?
You are hallucinating.
Oh, okay. Ah. Oh,
Just kidding. That is Vesper.
Is Vesper older? Has he been?
He looks older. What do you look like, Vesper?
Longer white hair, fuller beard, for sure. And looks a little dirty.
I need the three of you to roll perception checks.
Perception.
14.
Damn, dude. Damn, 19.
13. Dude, your dice are hot. Can you like mail them to me?
This crystal here begins to glow and pulse and get very, very hot. And then the crystal starts to and expand as it cracks, like lava from the inside is ready to explode. What do you do?
Vesper is just gonna. That doesn't look safe. And he's gonna run towards this rock. He's like, get behind the rock.
Are we able to run very well? I know he's all rusty and
You can both roll
kind of messed up.
Athrobathletics. I'll allow either one.
19.
Yeah, you make it behind the rock. Torrent?
17.
Yeah, you also make it behind the rock. And then this crystal implodes in white flame and falling onto his knees, looking exhausted and dirty, is Sidril.
Sid! What the? I kind of peek myself out and. Sid!
He's just on his knees. His palms are facing the sky, just resting. And he slowly looks up as almost like, is it dark in the area or is it bright?
It's dark. It's kind of dreary.
Torrent, help me. Help me pick him up. All those abs probably give him like 35 pounds more weight.
There has never been three of them ever, Torrent. And Sidril was the last one she pretended to be.
this is either a very intricate new game she's playing, or something's going on here.
Who's playing? Where have you been?
I've been kept in a prison, so to speak. For I don't know how long. It's been years.
What do you mean?
A canary
Vesper,
alights on Chip's head. One of those weird chickens lands on your head, Chips.
Oh. Hello.
So it's been years for all of us?
No.
No.
Has it been used for Vesper?
Oh
Or has it
yeah,
just
it's been years. Decades almost. Almost a decade.
I haven't seen you all in so long.
Vesper, it's been moments. Minutes.
I guess not for me and Torrent.
Do we look like we did minutes ago?
Torrent is a lot skinnier. A lot of his bulk gone, leaned out.
Chips, you look horrible. What happened to you?
Water. I guess I was exposed to water. But it doesn't really make sense. Because I look like I have aged. But I do not remember, aging.
Time was different for all of us, wherever we were sent, and we all jumped into that plant.
Where
You all right,
is-
Sid?
Are you?
I'm alive.
The bird leaps in front of your face and then takes off and heads back the way you came, Torrent and Solariel. Oh, sorry, Torrent and... Oh my god, I'm getting everyone mixed up. Because I was just looking at Chips. And it...
Where is Luminetta and Lord Solario?
I don't know.
I haven't seen them, but Trowless is trying to look for them, trying to look for all of you.
Trellis is.
Seems like a big job for a little kid.
He's not a little kid anymore.
I'm so confused.
As am I.
Sidriel stands up, puts his hand out to Vesper to try and pull him up with him.
I missed you all. And Vesper goes in to hug the Sidriel.
He has not bathed in all the years that he's been gone.
I don't. Come here.
Who, I haven't?
No. The wolf.
Oh, does he smell as bad as the flesh pit?
No, he smells great.
Okay, then it's fine. Then
in
you're gonna
comparison,
literally-
it's like-
Sidriel is gonna put his head right into your neck, and he's like, "You smell so familiar. It's really you."
Like dirt and shit. Yes, it's me. It's me. And he looks at Torrent. It's me. And
Sidriel
it's you.
walks over to the group.
Torrent's trying not to lose his lunch.
Why does a wet dog smell familiar?
Smells better than where I was.
Luminette, I need you to roll a perception, please.
A perception. Dirty 20.
Okay. From this trail that you're following with Trellis, a little bird shoots past, and then it spins around the two of you.
Not you again.
Trellis is... He wants us to follow him.
Oh, now you can speak to the birds, Charles.
I mean, I don't talk to them. I just...
Let's follow the bird, I guess.
She like rolls her eyes.
He just grins at
And
you
follows him.
cheekily. And then you roll another perception.
Oh, crap. Okay, that's a 21.
Okay, everyone. Sidriel, Torrent, Chips, and Vesper. Roll a perception.
$18.
10.
I'm rolling so good because my girlfriend's watching. I got a natural 20 again.
Aw. How cute.
How cute.
Wow.
I licked my dice. Does that count? No, I'm just kidding.
I think I need to finger like roll mine again. So
Finger the
God.
dice.
Yeah, Vesper's just
out.
really happy to see you guys.
Okay. You see Luminetta. And standing next to her, Vesper, it's Trellis. Sidriel, you see Luminetta and a tall kid you don't recognize.
Nana?
He's a lot bigger than last year.
Who's that?
Sid?
That's
Vesper.
that's Trowless.
Trellis?
Yeah. He's
Where?
a lot more abbier than last year, but he's He's a big man now. Kid! Fuck you, first of all. And is the flea with you?
Netta's gonna run to y'all first and be like, "Everybody, I'm so glad you're alright," and like hug everyone, and then she'll go to Vesper last and be like, "We're on the way to see the mosquito."
That's Charles.
He's okay. He's a little alligator.
Can I ride you?
Oh my goodness, he's funny.
Time really did pass for all of you.
Trowlis is a big boy. A big, half-orc looking motherfucker. And he
I
falls.
do not understand. Where is Trellis? I still have not seen him yet.
He's right here! Right in front of us! This big man!
This big man ate him?
No, this is him. He's aged. And now he has abs and muscles.
Chips, he falls to his knees in front of you. And he's crying. I can pick up the hammer now. And he picks you up.
Oh!
I got the hammer, Chips.
Trellis?
And he just holds you. And then his big shoulders just start to shake. Oh my god. You're here.
Trellis.
Yeah. And he pulls you back. It's me. And he pulls out the hammer one-handed. Yeah. Yeah. And then he blinks and he looks at Torrent. Oh.
Looking good, kid.
I know how to punch.
You've eaten a lot. I see.
He nods. Yeah. Yeah. And then he mops up his face. And he stands and he's trembling. And you know that he wants to hug all of you. But he doesn't quite have the forward momentum to do so. He looks at Sidriel, then looks down, and he loses it as the tears flow freely.
Oh, Sidriel definitely hugs him. He's not afraid.
He embraces you back, and he is strong.
Group hug. I give Chalice and Sid a hug.
He pulls you in.
Netta's gonna get in there.
Pulls you
Netta's
in.
gonna get in there. Yeah.
And my face is in like Chalice's muscles, and he just says,
I've spent so much time in the woods. I've realized that I love you all.
Oh.
I just have to say, Vesper, you need a bath. I've smelled worse.
I take baths like once every month.
Oh, that's Vesper?
That's Vesper, yes. I'm sorry.
I thought the mosquito had died, and that's what we were smelling.
From the hug, Torrent, Trowlis looks at you over everyone's head.
He's just kind of sitting there, standing silently, staring at everyone, a little bit in disbelief.
Chips, are you in the hug?
What is that?
Are you are you in the hugs? The hug, Chips?
Yeah, I'm just like hugging ankles and thighs and stuff.
Okay. Torrent.
Yeah.
Like a big awkward teenager. It's cool if you don't wanna, but there's room right here. If you and he kind of shifts a little.
Never been much one for
Torrent.
You guys smell awful.
Torrance. And I go to Vesper. I go to Vesper and I give him a hug.
Yeah. Can I
all
do like
shift
a
over
something
there.
to pull him in? Like, can I do like an athletics check to pull him or something?
He probably wouldn't have a lot of strength to fight you.
Yeah,
if
I'm
he
gonna
did.
pull him in anyways then.
Solariel,
I need you to roll a perception.
13.
Okay. As everyone has enfolded around you, Torrent, you feel a tremble go through your body. There is something that she has broken completely in you. And being surrounded by these people, smelling like shit or not, it's like a crusted piece of duct tape and a fucking glue stick are being put to use. It's awful.
Ew.
It's hard. It's uncomfortable. But it feels akin to a puzzle piece being set back into place. Where it was lost. Even though it's warped by the rain, it's still a part of the picture. The feeling is far too uncomfortable, and you break off the hug before any emotions can break what little constitution you have. You don't know if it's hysterical laughter or hysterical sobbing or puking, shitting, dying, crying, pissing, all of the above, really.
Coming.
But you step back. If you want to resist the physical reaction of tears, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 6.
You don't. I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
That's a 16.
Okay, you manage not to just bolt, but you also manage to turn around, and as you turn around and you shift upwards on the trail, a familiar figure steps into view. And for the first time in almost a decade, Torrent and Solariel, you see each other.
The victory in the background just got me a little bit.
Is Solario like confident that's Torrent?
100%.
He will then I think he would hide for a sec. Not wanting to show what he is right now.
I think it would make sense for Torrent to maybe not immediately see you since he's kind of overcome at the moment.
Are you two just gonna stand there? I feel like this is a moment.
But you guys saw me too, or was it just Torrent that saw me?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Anyone with a
I wonder
passive
if Vesper smelled
perception
you.
of at least like 13, you can see you're watching Torrent. And then you see Solariel further down the road.
Mm.
He's alive.
What time of day is it?
It's dark outside. It's evening.
Chips is just gonna start waving.
Lord Solario.
Each time he like flexes the shoulder muscle, like seawater sprays out.
We are over here. Why are you so far away?
One step at a time.
I take a step.
Now what?
I've missed you, Chips.
I would say I missed you too, but I only saw you. Never mind. I missed you too.
How long has it been for you, Solaria?
How far away am I from them?
You're not too far. Like I would say like 50 to 75 feet away. Like at the top of the lane sort of thing. Like you're just barely coming in here. When you see Torrent.
And
Torrent would actually be more like here.
how long has it been for Solaria?
Almost a decade.
Oh. He has the same look in his eyes that you had, Torrent, when you saw me.
Is it really you? Is everyone here now?
Yes.
I need everyone to make a perception check except for Torrent and Solario, unless you feel Torrent and Solario, your players. If you as the players feel that they would be aware and not just emotionally struck in this situation, you may also roll a perception.
Oh.
23.
10.
19.
Torrent,
Yeah.
do you believe that it is really us?
I still really want to.
Then that is all you need. You should go talk to him.
And Chips is just gonna waddle over to you. Just like push your butt. Push you towards Solario.
Probably stumble forward a little bit.
In passing, I'm just like asking Vesper how many years it's been, asking Luminetta how many years it's been.
I don't really know. I was the whole time, apparently. I don't feel that much older. Do I look that much older?
Trallis
He's gonna
nods.
ask you.
Yeah.
Now, well, now that's just rude. Someone needs to teach this little boy.
Seems the lesson we had forever ago, I guess, didn't really stick, did it?
I assume not. How long has it been,
Everybody's-
Vespa? Sorry.
Was I also a decade?
Yes. Just about a decade.
Been roaming around the forest for about 10 years or so.
10 years.
Yeah.
10 years.
Alice, was I asleep for 10 years?
Yeah.
You were asleep for 10 years?
I had the only thing I remember is fighting, and then I woke up in a tent, and Travis just said I had been sleeping though.
Is that how your species hibernates?
No, we don't hibernate.
Fish don't hibernate?
No, Chips. Fish don't hibernate. How I managed to stay alive and dry for 10 years is beyond me.
Travis just gives you a thumbs up.
I guess I had good care. She gives a wink to Travis. But 10 years.
Feels like literally it was a moment ago, Vesper, where we picked up Solariel and Netta and jumped through. Minutes.
I do remember, but 10 years has passed. I'm just as confused as you are.
And just a quick, small meanwhile with this conversation, Torrent, do you actually approach Solariel?
Yeah, I think he would slowly begin approaching, kind of gauging Solariel's reaction as he does so.
Slurl's
as
just
he gets
standing
to
there twirling his hair. It's a little meet cute.
As you get to that around that point, he backs up, and you'll hear his voice in your head. Wait. I'm glad you're still alive, Sart. It's one thing left on my conscience.
I'm glad
But
that
I
you're alive
failed.
as well.
I failed, my boy. Do you understand me?
Roll an insight with advantage, Torrent.
That is... You said insight, correct?
Mm-hmm.
15.
Okay, what does he get with a 15?
With a 15, I think the very least Torrent would know. This is referring to pretty much Solariel's life goals, and Torrent would know these things, right? And for him to say something like he failed is something you've never heard Solariel say. Something like you can tell he's lost a lot of that drive, that determination that kept him so focused, laser focused, and almost cold in certain points. He you can feel like he lost himself of what you know.
Hey, I understand. I don't really know what I've become anymore. I feel like it's been an eternity. Soul-sucking torture.
I'm sorry, my boy.
It's not your fault.
No. I made you a promise, Torrent. A promise I cannot keep.
I made you a promise as well. And I would fight by your side. And I wasn't there.
No, that is not your fault. I lost the fight. I've become my father, Dort. Do you understand?
You understand this about yourself, though. You can still fix it, right? It's not too far gone.
Unfortunately, we are beyond that. If you can get back to the estate, all of it, it's yours.
So what? We're just supposed to not see each other for years and then say goodbye.
I can't. I will not live like this.
But look, everyone's here. Like they're trying to help. They can do stuff.
I know.
I don't think we're alone in this.
I know. You're not alone. That's why I leave it to you.
You don't have to be alone either. I've fought by your side for a long time. There's no reason that we can't keep doing it. We can't keep fighting. We're still alive.
And keep fighting, Torn. I believe in you. Always have. I will not remain a monster.
He's gonna try and approach you. If he can.
You'll see him almost like a shadow, you just fade into like a mist, and you'll still hear his voice, but he'll drift and disappear from your sight.
You're still here. You haven't failed as long as you're alive. Don't leave. I need help myself, and I can help you in return.
You have all the help you need behind you. I will not live like my father, Torrent.
And I won't let you. Let me
It's too late.
help. There has to be a way. I'm not gonna give up. If you go, I will go on hunting for you, one way or another. Still owe you everything.
You don't owe me anything, Torrent. I should be saying thank you. So thank you.
I've done nothing close to repaying you. We have to stop her. We have to do something.
I need the both of you to roll perception checks now.
Four.
Mine's better. 5.
Okay. Did Chips want to roll one from earlier?
No, he's just watching.
Okay. Then Luminetta and Citriel. The bird that brought Luminetta and Tralice here begins to panic and flap around, and then it pauses and it falls to the ground.
I run for the bird.
As it falls, the ground begins to very faintly tremble, and the already dark night grows darker. And the bird makes a sound of pain in your hands, Citriel. And as you pick it up, vines burst from its chest, and its feathers explode. And you all hear. Thought you could get away, could you? And we're gonna meanwhile right there. Be right back! Hey, are we back? Is it loaded? All right. I got it. Here we go. You ready? This always gets everybody. This song. I feel like this song always makes everyone tense. Ready? Here we go.
Oh yeah, this is a good track.
This is my favorite. I love this one. Okay. A shadow of the Requiem appears near this crystal where Sidril appeared. And she holds out her hands. Funny, isn't it? And the vines shoot forward, and 2 more birds are captured from the sky and ripped asunder. And Tralice says, "You bitch!" I've always wanted to say that word. You know, I let you alone for the most part. I mean, you had Guardian Vesper to keep watch. You know what? Go ahead, Solario. Say goodbye. Be done. Good riddance. After all, we know Torrent will be fast and quick to follow you, and then I only have to deal with the 4 remaining nitwits and the boy who was lost in time. And then I get to be God. And I get whatever I want. And another bird explodes in the air. This infernal piece of filth.
Solario will charge her and try to pin her down.
Roll in athletics.
Do I still have like advantage?
You do, because you are fully fed.
Athletics. 19.
Need everyone to make an intelligence saving throw. Torrent, you have advantage as one of the canaries lands on your shoulder, and then there is this golden light as it absorbs into your flesh, and you gain 2 points to every stat. Okay. Luminetta, what did you get?
I got 18.
Vesper?
19.
Sidriel?
You said rolling for intelligence?
Intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence saving throw. Okay, that is a 21.
Chips?
Natural 20.
Oh, wow, fuck. Torrent?
Torrente.
Oh, sorry, mic was muted. That's a 17.
Okay, and Solariel.
Oh, sorry, intelligence?
Yeah, intelligence saving throw as well.
I did not have nice. That is. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say real quick. Does Vesper see Solariel trying to pin down
Yes.
the Requiem?
Yes, you all will, yeah.
Would it be possible for Vesper to just run out and help him out?
It is very possible. Make an athletics check.
All right.
What'd you get on the...
He would have. If he saw you guys coming up, he would tell you guys to run.
That's a 17 for athletics.
If Solariel tells you to run, are you going to, Vesper?
No.
Vesper's voice is so robotic.
No.
Okay. So, sorry, that intelligence saving throw from Solariel one last time. I think he made it, but my brain just blanked.
Yeah, 22.
22. Okay, so you all did make that. All right. She has even... So, the reason she does so shitty on athletics... What did you get on that?
19.
It was 9. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, it was yours?
19 and 19,
19.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Were you you're both 19?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the reason she seems to do so shit, your intelligence saving throw, Solariel, is twofold. Anybody that got a 20 and above, you recognize the Requiem is headed for the Canaries. That is her goal. And as she destroys all of the ones flying except for one and the one that entered Torrent, she's tackled. And it causes her vines to yank down as that last canary lives. And it is flapping and flying wildly. And Tralis tells it to run, but it doesn't. And you realize the canaries are your only way out. They are there to show you the way. What entity sent them, you can only guess is divinity. Someone powerful, someone helpful. That being said, Torrent Vesper, you take the shadow of her to the ground and she solidifies. Nice try, boys. And we're gonna end there for tonight.
Sidriel is shitting. It's just like that brief second, man, he's like, oh fuck.
Oh, fuck. Oh my god, thank you so much for
I
the
know who this
raid.
is.
Oh, we raided just at the end. Ah, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Oh, we just hit the end of the session. It's a big one.
Don't worry, we can have a fun little callback to some funny moments of ketchup eating and pie eating. Yay! No, just kidding.
Oh my god, I love the crab rave. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. Thank you all for being here. I'm Void Doll. I'm your host, your dungeon mistress, your storyteller, and it is a pleasure to have presented this session of Call to Shadow. Upcoming cool stuff. On Friday, going to be over on Valentine's channel. Do you want to talk about that, Val?
Yeah, hello everyone. Over on my channel, we will be doing a playtest. This is honestly just for fun, just to get a feel for things. We'll be playing some Dagger Heart, the
Dagger
TTRPG
Heart.
made by Darrington Press and the Critical Role